Alright. Let's continue Hellbound. I believe I'm on map 3. Testing chambers. I forgot. Also, we got lore. Map 3. Testing chambers. Difficulty easy. Arriving at the base, you only find a few wandering zombies. No guards outside, dead crew inside. Like no reinforcements again. The place was invaded from the inside. You wonder what's beyond those metal detectors you were never admitted past. Okay. $64 enemies. Oh. This looks pretty nice. Fetch. That's what I was looking for. What? Oh, because of the metal detectors. That's cool. Dark. Events. We're missing something. Oh, there's a door here I didn't notice. Damn it. Web gunner. Oh god. Oh god, I didn't want to go down there. Dark. Go get some health. Oh, this is okay. Interesting. I didn't sequence break this way or something, or soft lock or whatever. Yeah, they open over here. Don't need that. Oh, I didn't want to activate that. A cool looking area. Some nice inspiration here. Very good. Let's forget taking screenshots. Well. Fireball killed the vector behind me. Rokito. Conveyor belt. STRONKI. Oh, yellow door. Okay. Didn't expect that. The red key. Locked. Oh, that hit scanner that hit me. That's the exit, but it's closed. Right, what'd that do? I guess maybe the key. I should have used rockets. Just gotta look for health. Alright, map 4. Processing plant, difficulty easy. The only way out is to go deeper into an industrial plant. This place is devoid of any light, likely infested with hellspawn. Green radioactive waste is being poured inside the pipes here. I hope it leads somewhere. This map is This map is inspired by Doom 3's waste processing maps. In fact, the Mancubus room is almost directly taken from there. It contains a hell trip where you teleport to a smaller section. Cool. Doom 3 inspiration. Coming. Goodness. The hell is this pleb?
Look, you have a new friend!
Beerus26, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. God keeps on giving dark maps. Whoa, that's a lot of lost souls. Thing. Hey Ogrith. Good evening, man. What's up? How have you been? Alright, looks pretty cool. I like the contrast. This scrolling wall with the red. Going good. My night of sleep was a bit, well, I mean, I slept good, but then I got woken up because, when I sleep in the afternoon, and my mother goes outside to take my dog for a walk, or our dog for a walk, she sometimes forgets her keys, so then, you know, she rings the doorbell and wakes me up. Hadn't happened for a while anymore, but it happened, so I had to get out of bed, get away downstairs, open the door for her, and it was fucking warm like crazy. I had my window open, and outside the windows my neighbors were making noise, talking a lot. They had like one of their family members was over there as well with a little baby that started crying, so yeah, I had to compensate a lot of sleep in the evening before my stream and during the break. Extra naps to compensate for all of that lack of sleep, because it was tough to fall asleep again because of all that shit. But despite all that, World of Tanks went pretty decent. The last few days I finally grasped how to play the new tank that I got. After having talked with another streamer about how he plays it. I managed to get my 1 mark of excellence in the tank today, which is good. Proud of myself for pretty much like doubling the amount of damage I deal on average compared to my first day when I played that new tank. Thank you, Ogrith. Light got Ken over at his place today. And they're busy building Light's PC right now. Or at least have been busy today. One problem though is that they didn't have a DVD drive. Ken also forgot to bring a USB stick. Which means they are unable to install Windows at the moment. I did tell them that, you know, if they want, they can borrow an external hard drive that I have. But I haven't had an answer from them, so I guess that's not gonna happen anymore. Like Ken said that he'll just get a USB stick or something for, tomorrow. But yeah, you know, it sucks for Light that he has to wait a little bit longer till he can use his PC. But I'm pretty hyped because, you know, Light will finally be able to he'll finally be able to continue his mapping, play games, do co-op streams with me. He's gonna stream as well, as far as I know. Gonna be able to moderate in my chat a lot better and stay awake more. This is all awesome. Gonna spice up the streams, bring more streams, and it's gonna be good. I'm really looking forward, especially to playing some games together. Hopefully. There's plans for Serious Sam, Killing Floor, probably a whole lot of other shenanigans. Yeah, I mean, as someone who has already streamed all the Serious Sam games, I do sometimes have that itch of wanting to replay the games. Serious Sam is like a good series of, like, you know, it's just fun to play co-op with other people. Preferably with some friends on voice, of course. And same with Killing Floor. Like, Killing Floor, I could even enjoy solo, but obviously it's kind of meant more as like a co-op game. Some other good news. Yeah, took out the shawarma out of the freezer and put it in the fridge before the stream, because after the stream I want to make my favorite food again, so I'm hyped for that. And the rally has begun again. Well, so I'm gonna be watching that while eating my food. Finished Carmageddon Splat Pack last night. And I've prepped Carmageddon 2 for the future in case I want to play that. Serious Sammy can go crazy with the ammo and still have plenty of ammo left. Yeah, most maps do have like a lot of ammo. It's just like one of those games where it's all about spamming your guns. Just the fun is kind of the chaotic nature of the amount of enemies the game throws at you. No, Carmageddon 2, I had to just install a small little patch to fix the music because the game has copyrighted music in it, and obviously over the years the creators of the game lost the rights. It's something that just I really hate about like modern game industry logic. So it's like you've got a game and it has copyrighted music in it. Alright, so the devs need to pay a license to get the music in the game. That is all logical. Now here's the difference. If I buy a physical game, doesn't matter if it's on PC or on PlayStation, like back in the old days, I would just have the game, install it, and it would have all the music in the game installed. All the copyrighted music. And 20 years later, after they lose the rights to the music, I can still insert the disc, install the game, and have the copyrighted music. Now here's the fucked up thing. If I buy a game on Steam or on any frickin' console game in the store or whatever, like nowadays, and it has copyrighted music and they lose their license over the years, the game gets patched. The game gets patched to remove all the copyrighted music out of it. Like, that's so fucked up. And like, I understand, you know, in the case of like removing the game from, like, you can also stop selling the game altogether. But it's like even if you still already own put the game with the licensed music, you're still gonna get patched to lose the music. Like, that's just so fucked up. Yeah, they either remove the game entirely or just patch out the music. That's just so fucked up. I just, like, they have control over a product you bought. Like, I bought it with the music, and I still have it on my Steam account, and then they, after X amount of years, when they lose the rights, they patch out the music. Like, what the fuck? They are changing the product that I bought. That's so fucked up. It is so insanely fucked, you know? Like, I'm a big fan of Steam, but like the digital only stuff is definitely not ideal. I mean, you know, I personally don't have that much space, like physical space, to really hold a lot of physical games. And you know, like, again, like, even if you buy a game physical nowadays, on PC at least, you open the frickin' thing and it's like, oh, here's a Steam key. Or if there is a disc, it also just activates the Steam installation, so it's like, you know. Like, I haven't bought a physical PC game in years. And physical console games are also not really getting better. They're mostly also just activating an installation that you download for the most part. Like, most often it doesn't contain the game anymore. And I mean, in some cases it does, but you're then still gonna need a billion patches to make it even playable. Because every game releases like with bugs and shit, so it's just game preservation, man. So yeah, as I was saying, I downloaded like a little fix for Carmageddon 2 to put the copyrighted music back in, because in my opinion, that is the true way to experience the game, right? If a game is released with copyrighted music, I don't want to have it removed. In that sense, you know, I guess Dirt 2, which I think the music is very important in that game, like it brings the whole atmosphere. Dirt 2 is one of my favorite racing games, but the game has a lot of music, a lot of songs in it, and the game got pulled from the store, which does give me the convenience as someone who already owned the game to, you know, keep the music. Because they're not allowed to sell the game anymore, but in this case I am allowed to keep the music in my game without having to patch it. It's either that or keep selling the game and then we have to patch the music in somehow because they're gonna have to remove the music. Either that, you know, or ask the devs to renew their freaking licenses of the song. It's just such a clusterfuck. I mean, in general, the whole copyright shenanigans, like everything copyright related, is just such a clusterfuck. Just like with music, way of the industry now, that you do not own the content, you merely buy a license to it. In case of gaming, is probably listed in team terms or whatever. Basically says that publisher. I mean, I'm believing that with some games it's probably that, but probably not all. No, it's probably with like live service bullshit. Like that, like hey, if we pull the plug of the servers, tough luck, you're not gonna be able to play the game. But thankfully, with still a lot of games, you're still gonna be able to play it as long as you keep it on your Steam account. Like, just try to avoid games that really have an always online requirement. That's like the best thing you can do. If it does have some kind of online requirements, just fucking pray that they will remove it. Like if they decide to pull the plug. I have not seen a lot of companies do it. Like pull the plug of a game that way. But EA are definitely the most notorious. Hey Iceman, thank you for the host, man. What's up? What are you doing on this hot Friday night? I mean, EA pulled, you know, some live services like Age of Empires. Actually, I don't know if Age of Empires Online was EA. That was probably something else. But Age of Empires Online, I remember, was plugged. But no, that was... You could technically still play that, honestly. And thankfully fans have resurrected that game. Fans have basically made like a fan service, which works perfectly. Which I've been thinking of streaming sometime in the future, or whatever. So, you know, that's just thanks to the fans that Age of Empires Online can be played. Because Age of Empires Online was fucking fun. That was a great game. We're here on vacation, shit. I remember now. Well, how's your vacation going, man? What EA did do was plug Need for Speed World. That was like an online-only game, kind of. But it had, you know, you could technically also play that just in a single-player form as well, I'd say. But what I really am mad about is that they pulled Darkspore. No, Darkspore is an interesting game that you cannot play anymore. As far as I know. So, if you guys are familiar with the game Spore, which is what was made by Maxis, which had you create like custom creatures and you would evolve through time with them. So there was a spin-off from that called Darkspore, which was basically Diablo, but like with custom creatures like that. And that game had an always online requirement, despite, you know, just being like a single player game at the same time. And EA plugged it. So even though it was a single player game, you cannot play it anymore because it requires you to log in, which is fucking bullshit. Like, that's just criminal in my opinion. If there's a good reason, like where it actually needs some kind of servers to connect, I can understand, but like that should have not happened. And I'm also just annoyed with like Battleborn. Like, Battleborn had a lot of content you could technically also play on your own and not playable anymore because they plugged the servers. Yeah. Back is sore from helping your dad work on his boat. On my vacation is. Oh shit. Back pains suck so much. I've thankfully been having less and less back pains ever since my new chair. So I'm super happy with this chair. I've got like a special pillow on this chair that's like at my lower back, and that really helps make things comfy. Let's read some lore. Map 5, Underground, difficulty medium. You are surprised to see the UAC having secret entrances in the underground railway system. Nevertheless, you learn from computers that so-called gateway, a high-powered teleporter, is located inside. You need to locate the key that unlocks the path leading to it. You suspect it might have gotten lost somewhere in the underground system during the invasion. Author notes: an old subway themed map, extensively polished up, almost entirely new map. But certain games, you know, they'll probably also get lost in time. For example, the Crew 1 probably will not be playable anymore once the servers get pulled out. And I fucking love the Crew 1. But that game has an always online requirement. Even though you should perfectly be able to play it single player offline, you can't. And I'm pretty sure that when Ubisoft decides to pull out the servers, it's not going to be playable anymore. I mean, the game didn't even let you replay. Like, you couldn't delete your account. Like, you couldn't reset your progress in the Crew even. If you wanted to start a new game, you couldn't. You know, I personally had no interest in, but some other people did, so they would have to like start over on another account, I guess. Exactly. Well, just the general tip is just try to avoid buying games with an always online requirement like that. Because I'd say like there's nothing worse than getting a game but getting invested in it and then not being able to play it anymore in the future. So it's like better to then just not get invested into a game at all to begin with. And that's where my good friend the PC Gaming Wiki comes in, which I believe states those kind of things. Seriously, the PC Gaming Wiki is such a good source of information. I absolutely love that website. Like, you can find 99% of PC games on there. Including DOS. And then most games, it will state pretty much like on... Oh, I just got wrecked there. In all games it pretty much states, like at least modern games, if it's got an internet connection, stuff like that. Required internet connection. If it's, you know, what kind of settings it got, what kind of, if it's got any microtransactions and whatnot. But then for like a lot of older games, it will state how to get it working on modern systems. So there'll be like links to patches with guides. It's super useful. It'll say if there's music been removed or whatnot, I believe. Steam also often has guides like that in the guides section. I use the Steam guide to install the music from Carmageddon 2. So like the PC Gaming Wiki is just such a great source of like getting old games working again to how they should work, or like getting them to work on a modern system. And like just getting general info about a video game, if it's got any monetization or other bullcrap going on. If it's got any like DRM bullshit. It's so useful. If you're interested in any video game on PC, but you worry about how to run it or if it's got any DRM or online requirement, look it up on the PC Gaming Wiki. That looks familiar. It's something similar like this. Have I played this map before? Well, maybe just another similar themed map. Only so many ways you can make a subway station. It'll be bound to look similar. But I know there's a lot of gamers that don't care about game preservation, I guess. They just want to play the newest and latest games, and after that they'll move on and forget about it. And you know, that's fine for them, you know, if people only want to play the newest games and never come back. That's their choice. But people like me and a lot of others, we love to be able to keep coming back to older games that we love. You know, and sure, you know, I can take Doom as an example, but Doom is also just, you know, a very big exception of like a game that has unlimited content, pretty much. Like, technically you could say Doom has unlimited content because it's got like a random map generator. Like, you could use obliged to pretty much like generate unlimited maps. You too, Iceman, you like to get back to older games. Yeah, that's it, right? We play a game and maybe after a bunch of years we want to replay it. And that's what game preservation is all about, being able to go back to a game that we previously had at any moment. That's why I'm appreciating stuff like DOSBox a lot more. And that's why I appreciate websites that provide emulators and ROMs. Because it's not like Nintendo has any interest in selling a lot of their older games. Only some, but they're not selling their entire library. And same for PlayStation. It's not like PlayStation sells every single PS1 game on their online stores or every single PS2 game. That's not the case. There's certain PS1 and 2 games that are not being sold digitally because Sony has no interest in making money off of it. And then, like, you can only buy it secondhand. And, you know, a lot of them can be cheap secondhand, but there's certain ones, though, rare ones, that are being sold at a fortune. Let's take a look at Pokemon. Like, Pokemon is, like, the most hardcore example, right? Go to eBay right now, and I will type in Pokemon Heart Gold. And I see offers of $70. $80, $95, $250, $424, $80, $150, $1,500. I'm not fucking kidding. $1,500 is someone asking for. I mean, no one's gonna buy that, but I also see some like separate for like 20, which is fishy. Please read description. Reproduction. Ah, that's, so is that like a remade thingy? USA version grade A reproduction. So is that like just a copied version? I don't know. Probably why it's so cheap. What was that PlayStation 2 game? Dark Cloud. Oh, that one's more reasonably priced in the US. But in the Netherlands, 32. Is one cheaper for 10 or 11. But you know, prices are fluctuating, but you know, probably some examples out there. of rare games that will just not be normally priced. So at that moment, you're gonna think like, huh, what do I do? Buy an overpriced game that's like old and some person on the internet is asking a lot of money for. Like, remember, like, you're not giving your money to the creators of the game at that point. Because it's an old game, you're buying it secondhand. If you're buying it secondhand, you're not making any company lose money, any dev. So, like, when a game stops being sold at retail, you should ask yourself, is it bad to pirate it necessarily? Not really. Like, as soon as a game stops being sold at retail, it's pretty much okay to pirate it, in my opinion. Because the only person who's gonna make money off of it is someone who bought it earlier, who doesn't want to have it anymore. And I'm willing to buy that if they're offer a reasonable price, because hey, it's cool to have physical games. And you know, if they have ask a reasonable price for an old product, they can get a couple bucks from it. And I'll get to have an old game that me as a collector wants to have. But don't bullshit me with an unreasonable price where it's like, oh yeah, this game is rare, I'm gonna ask you $100 for it. At that moment, I'm like, yeah, I'll just go to my abandonware or just a ROM site or whatever. Good luck. Special cutscenes. You can't find a copy with all the video and sound. That's weird. Well, if I'd want a certain game, I'd definitely first check out my abandonware. So I'll just go there, I'll type in Lord of the Rings. There's a whole bunch of Lord of the Rings stuff. Fellowship of the Ring. J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings Volume 2, The Two Towers. Shadows of Mordor. War of the Ring. Turn of the King. 2003. That could be it. Fellowship of the Ring, Battle of Mordor, Battle of Earth 2. So most likely, this is the game you're looking for. And then I hope it's got all the cutscenes and stuff. And I would read the comments for tips on how to install and stuff like that, or check the PC Gaming Wiki as well. PC Gaming Wiki also shows if any game is being sold on a digital platform, whatnot. Oh, if I go to the PC Gaming Wiki, for example, the Rings of the King. Say if this retail DRM no longer function properly on Windows Vista and later. Widescreen resolution input setting, multiplayer VR support, other. Frame rate is capped. Yeah, sadly, and in this case it doesn't really say anything about the cutscenes, if that's fixable in any way. "4K Ultra HD support, see Windows screen. Cutscenes and menu backgrounds are not in 4K. Well, it claims that the cutscenes should. Well, yeah, it's a bit non-ideal. On the worst case scenario, I mean, if you know when the cutscenes should appear, then I guess you could still watch them on YouTube, but yeah, that's not an ideal solution, of course. And this map is confusing as fuck. I don't know where to go. Going places. There's a yellow key, but how do I get there? It's all the way around. Go. Markets. Oh. Oh, I can't believe I got hit by that. Fuck. Fucking hell, those shotgunners. Down that shotgunner, man. Oh, rockets. Fucking hit scanners in there, man. Holy shit. Some ammo. So easy to miss a lot of ammo pickups. If the maps are a bit more open like this. So many shotgunners, there are a lot more than I thought. Something that's also great about grain preservation is when a game company releases the source code of their game. like in Doom. And there can just be very, like, just source ports made for the game. Like, there's two options, you know? There's the option of the monetary option and the free option if the game has enough fans. So, like, companies can be like, hey, well, they can also do the option of, like, where they can make more money. Like, if they've got an older game, they can update it, create their own updated source port version, whatever, remaster version. To make it more playable on newer computers with higher resolutions. So stuff like what happened with Shadow Warrior and Blood, Duke 3D, and even Doom as well. Or not, you could just release the source code, and if your game has enough fans will just create a source port. Source ports are, of course, also, you know, it's possible to be made without the source code, but it's a lot harder to do that. I believe Duke 3D never had a source code released, I think. Could be wrong though. And the Duke 32 was pretty competent source port, but definitely not as polished as stuff like GZ Doom. This song reminds me constantly of a Duke 3D song. Unless it is that song. Very similar, but it's missing like an instrument. Like it sounds exactly like Duke 3D song, but just yeah, no instrument missing. Gonna hear it I think it might actually be the Duke 3D song. It just altered. Which could actually also be the Subway song. Okay. A lot of imp. What does the new World of Tanks update? Really good. Oh, this is World of Warships, no fucking shit. It's that boring game. Alright. Map 6. Gateway Lab. Medium difficulty. Send through the eerie layers of infested ooze into what you guess is a highly secret UAC facility. Seems to be sealed off and almost empty. Suspect a nasty ambush. Oh, this song. Boy. Song I kinda hate and love at the same time. I hate it because it kinda rings in your ears for too long. Kinda like it kinda feels like going on forever and ever, but at the same time it makes me feel a bit nostalgic and shit. Map is pretty open. I have no backpack, by the way, and I want one. Oh, this is nicely done. I like that little detail here. Oh, plasma. Not that yet. Not a lot of ammo for it though. I did have ammo for it before, even though I didn't have a backpack thing. Maybe it was in the secret somewhere. shit. Get face blasted. This reminds me a bit of Demo's Labs. Fast reaction from the Caco. Also reminds me a little bit of the TNT map, Boomstone, I believe. TNT map and not only a map, although I could be wrong. With a lot of the blue texture, dark blue.
Turning players into payers.
For the 50 bits, Iceman. Appreciate that. Oh god. Man, map doesn't want to give me any health. Where's the health at? I just love to have a backpack. I need health. Oh boy. Where's the health? Like nothing there. I haven't been in this room yet. Oh, health. Out of all the rooms, I missed the one with all the medkits. Oh, there's a berserk in here. We'll save that. Hit there as well. Also, I saw there was a suit somewhere here. This really reminds me of Deimos Labs. Cool, that opens up. Let's not grab that. Alright, blue door. Two of them. The other door. There's three of them. Well, just two. For a second I thought that elevator wouldn't work. There was a switch button or whatever. Oh, that window texture brings back memories. I think I've seen this texture before in the past. Like during the top 100 WODs, I think. There's a lot of dead stuff here. I have to use my plasma here. Oh, they're coming over the portal.
Turning players into payers.
Thank you for the 40 bits, Iceman. Appreciate that. Holy shit, they don't stop coming. All the pinkies. Don't have a lot of ammo left, but there might be some on the pile of bodies there. Yeah, ammo for days there. No death exit? Oh. I was like, hey, this feels like a death exit, but it's not triggering. Oh, kaboom. Alright, map 7, Woods, difficulty easy. You'll enter into the swirling madness of the gateway, wondering where it will take you. Seems like most of your equipment ended up being someplace else. It'll have to do with the pistol you found lying on a dead body. According to the nearby computers, you're far away from your home city, underneath a small patch of forest. The map shows several interconnecting Wacy facilities nearby. You suspect the source of the invasion might be in one of them. Author notes a forest map inspired by Shadow Warrior's forest map. Oh, nice. There is a newly added Quake-ish, episode 2-ish style underground base. It was not intended to be map 7, so tag 666 and 667 features were not in originally. Note that the 667 tag works differently on ports, but the map is playable with both 64 and 128 arrays on the tag. Okay. Shadow Warrior inspired forest level, that's cool. The woods. Path led you to a secret UAC lab infested with demons. The gateway looks operational and intact. So you enter into the swirling madness, wondering where it will take you. Like most of your equipment ended up being someplace else, according to the nearby computers. Yeah, this is basically the lore I already read. Okay. Oh, I see a pinky. Well, they give us a rocket launcher right off the bat. So far, no woods yet. We'll probably get there. Good thing we have that rocket launcher. We literally just got the plasma, good thing we used the fuck out of it. I was worrying that I'd have no plasma ammo for the next level. Oh, SSG. Oh, we almost got all our weapons back. Missing the plasma ring gun now. Dark as fuck. Oh, it's so dark. Still no backpack. Stuck there, buddy. I like this. A little bit confused on where to go. Larmore. Larmore. It's like one pellet that hit him. Hello. The Caco nest been triggered. Attacking me from behind. The imp that was bothering me. I think I'll ever get sick of Doom. Like classic Doom? I mean, depends on how you see the word sick. I mean, it's not a game I would be able to play every day anymore. That's why I'm limiting it mostly to just on Friday. But yeah, there are moments where I kind of crave some mods that change it up more drastically. Not that I don't appreciate the more vanilla-based Doom mods, but hopefully the more drastic mods, the TCs and stuff, are the ones that excite me a bit more, because just offers up more variety. But in general, you know, I don't think I'll ever, like, really stop playing it entirely. Like, it's still a game I think I'll always be able to get back to. But so far, just the weekly Doom Friday seems like a thing that I'm not planning to stop doing, I think. Hopefully until I finish all the Cacowards, and maybe then I'll turn it into, like, Boomer Shooter Friday. Well, I'll not only play Doom, but maybe also, like, other classic shooters like Duke 3D. 1,000 more points, buddy. Going to make it very steampunk. Steampunk? Or what you mean with that? Yeah, like, Doom can be... Like, if I would play Doom more than one day nowadays, it would burn me out quickly, like... Like, when I started streaming, I would play Doom only on stream. But there's no way I could now be an exclusively Doom only streamer. I just it's also that I just love a lot of other genres, and my mood can really change. Like, sometimes I'm just gonna be in the mood for a racing game a lot more, or like an RTS game or whatever else. And sometimes I do crave, like, more modern shooters as well. Like, I want to really play, like, a lot of the Tom Clancy games, so like Rainbow Six and Ghost Recon I want to play more of. I already played the original Ghost Recon on stream. I still gotta play the 2 expansions, Desert Siege and Isle of Thunder, which I'm looking forward to. I really loved Ghost Recon. As for Rainbow Six, my only real experience is Vegas 2. Oh, a backpack. I've been looking for that forever, like for over almost 2 hours. Well, probably more. Because I'm 1 hour and 54 minutes into the WOD, Funnily enough, I'm also 1 hour and 54 minutes in this recording session alone. Very funny. Considering I finished like the first 2 maps in this VOD in the previous stream. But yeah, there's also Duke 3D maps I want to play. Duke 3D is honestly more nostalgic for me than Doom. Doom definitely has the more majority of content and better mod support. But the music in Doom doesn't really make me feel nostalgic as often. There's some songs that do that, but definitely not all of them. But with Duke 3D, like the majority of songs are super nostalgic for me. Just because I spent way more time playing Duke 3D as a kid. The atmosphere simply appealed way more to me. Doom was a bit more scary in that sense. And I believe I never got the full version of Doom until I actually became a teenager. Whereas Duke 3D, I got the full version. I got to play it when I was a kid still. So, I think it was my brother who bought like a legit copy of it. We had a very limited amount of games that we actually got the full version of. Like 99% of games we had was all shareware. But then my brother would get like sometimes just 1 or 2 games. We had the full version of Need for Speed 2 Special Edition, I believe. I'm mellow. How many doobies do you smoke before the stream? I don't smoke at all, actually. I'm just... I cannot stand smoking. But I am... Yeah, I am a little bit like... That's how you call it, mellow, because... I didn't sleep too well. I had to catch up on a lot of sleep before the stream and during the break. So I'm overall just... sort of sleepy, kind of in like a... Yeah, like... Yeah, I'm just a bit sleepy and all. And it's also just very warm. So, you know, just the warmth and the moist in the air just making me feel extra tired and stuff. I'm definitely not very energetic at the moment. You know, maybe it's also just Doom is not really a game that often excites me. The classic Doom. Not saying that in a way to like insult it or anything. It's just, you know, with WODs I just know what I'm in for, and it's a bit rare when a WOD actually makes me very excited. I mean, this is not a bad WOD by in any way. It's a very dark WOD, which doesn't help me with being sleepy. Getting even more sleepier with all the dark areas. If I had one word to describe this WOD, it would probably be dark. I know it's not bad, it's an aesthetic choice. But like that sleepiness a bit. Also just, you know, like I said, the warmth doesn't really want to make me put in a lot of energy into, like, waking up and stuff. I haven't had any, like... I've had some chocolate milk before stream, I guess. But I guess I could have used some cola. I do have cola, but I didn't open it today. I went for the chocolate milk instead. Still have like some strawberry flavored milk. Like yogurt milk thingy. But yeah, it's just... I don't want to start sweating with all the heat going on. Blah. I wonder how long it'll take for me to play a game with the steering wheel again. Probably more Dirt 2, but with this weather I'm not really motivated to connect the steering wheel because, oh boy, in this heat. Oh, I mean, you know, there's some variety every day. I mean, every stream is basically about 2 hours, take or like plus minus 2 hours of World of Tanks. And then followed by Doom on Fridays. But yeah, with other games, you know, I think I've got some variety down at the moment. Some decent amount of Star Wars I've been playing. I'm almost, like last night I finished Carmageddon Splat Pack. So that was another game off the list. I think I've got one more session to go with Star Wars Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2. I've got like 3 or so levels to go. So I think I'll finish that tomorrow. Then there's also Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds, the RTS, past halfway of the base game. Then there's still 2 expansion campaigns. There's a couple other games I'm thinking about finishing. One that'll make you happy. I was thinking of getting back to Resident Evil 1 sometime soon again. Mainly when I saw Resident Evil Village getting released, I was like kind of getting back in the mood for that game. So I was like, alright, get back to Resident Evil 1 sometime soon. Then there's Bioshock 1, which I still need to finish. I even saw I had 2 unreleased VODs of it. I released one VOD last night and plan to release the other one tonight. Then I have to ask my buddy Ken if he can give me a rough estimate of how far into the game I am. Because he completed Bioshock before, so he might actually know how much I've still got to go in that game. What else did I want to start playing soon? I forgot. I mean, probably some more indies. Maybe Metro. Like, I really gotta start Metro. I was also thinking of starting frickin' Mass Effect. It's kinda getting into, I don't know, I'm getting a bit in that sci-fi mood with all the Star Wars going on, so like playing something like Mass Effect would also be pretty cool, I think. But I know it's an RPG that'll take a long time to finish. I'm also kind of getting in the mood, like, you know, like I said, like tactical shooters like Rainbow Six stuff. Well, I mean, the list of games that I want to play is pretty endless, and it makes me feel bad when there's people who really want to watch me play a certain game, and I just, you know, the queue of the list, it just all depends on if I'm in the mood. Like, in the end, I think that's the most important thing that I would recommend to any streamer. Just play whatever you want to play, you know, what you're in the mood for. I think that's probably the best thing, because you do want to make sure you have fun. That's why I don't restrict myself too much. You know, it's like, alright, we do one day of Doom and World of Tanks, as long as I want to keep playing it. Oh, I've already played Area 51. Although there is a big chance of me replaying it on PC. I played the PlayStation 2 version of it. Area 51 is that game was a decent big deal for me, like a classic for me. I loved playing that back in the day when I got it. It's a very underrated game. It sucks that the FOV is really shit on the PlayStation 2, but on PC, you can just change the FOV with the console command. Yeah, that game was very interesting. I'm definitely into those, like, how do I explain it? Like, alien conspiracies kind of themes. That stuff interests me. Like Greys and stuff, and yeah, that's cool shit. Hey, we finished the woods. Now, what's the next map gonna be? Map 8, Military Depot, difficulty medium. Spot the UAC base outside the woods. Seems to be locked down tightly and guarded by Hellspawn. You saw an alternate entry. It has a sewage drain on the side. In fact, that drain can lead you closer to the major UAC base you saw on the map. Better clear this place out quick and unlock the other end of the drain pipe. Author notes, almost threw this map away deeming it was not redeemable. Yeah, the style overhaul very badly. The sewer map though. Oh, this is my favorite TNT song. Hell yeah. Steelwork from the Steelworks. Seem like you're not enjoying yourself. Oh, I'm enjoying this. I mean, I'm not overly excited, but I'm not bored. I guess maybe it's more that, I don't know, just the sleepiness and stuff, and there hasn't been a lot of chat activity tonight. Like Galactic and Ogorith dropped by and said hi. Then I haven't heard much of them anyway. I mean, Galactic in general prefers to lurk a lot instead of talking in chat a lot, which is fine. Everyone has their own freedom. Whatever they want, however they want to enjoy the stream. And you're really the first person to really, I don't know, be more talkative tonight, so you're the one who's waking me up a bit. This is a good thing, I guess, because I'm already feeling a little bit more awake. I love this song. Just so unique sounding. Got like all of these chimey bells going on. Like. Oh, that's a spider, Mom. How do I kill it? Ouch. Getting shot by something. Well, it's mad at someone. God, gonna make me fall asleep with that. It's only gonna put more strain on my eyes. God. Evil. Evil Iceman. Or actually, it should actually keep me
Turning
more
players into
awake.
payers.
Those red lights. Thank you for the 100 bits. Hard to say now. Like, they use red lights in submarines. That, like, should not wake the crew or make them fall. I don't know. Fuck. Something with red lights and being able to stay awake or fall asleep. I don't know, there was something weird. Yeah. Can't see shit. Maps are dark. Can't see shit. This Hall Knight looks like a Baron. I mean, enjoy whatever you want to enjoy, but I stream. I'm so disoriented. Got like zero clue where to go. going back here. Boy. Delver? I've already played that game. That's the game you gifted me. And then I played it a bunch of times and I kept dying, and then I got super far. And then I died at the boss fight and I got pissed off and I gave up. Ooh, a key. Red key. Oh god, how did you survive that? Ow! Apparently their plasma goes through the windows. God damn it. Train gunners. Palpatine. Oh, you mean Emperor Palpatine. In,
Do it.
Emperor Palpatine. Oh, fucking shit scanners. Yeah. How do I get through this? There's only so many times I can enjoy most roguelites. Some I prefer more than others, really depending on how fun the combat is and how much RNG affects me. The red key. Don't know if I'm stuck here or not. One round. I mean, I'd probably die very quickly if I do one round. Oh my god, where do I go? This dark, confusing level design definitely doesn't help with the goggles. I have no clue where I need to go now because I can't see shit. That I opened and this opened. I don't know where to go here. Plasma. Oh, there's a door here. I didn't see this earlier. Oh, no, I did see it, but I don't have the key for it. Fuck. There was a key here, but I don't know how to grab that. Fuck. Oh, thankfully. 10 minutes are up. Holy shit. And it's less than 10 minutes to go for the rest of the stream, so... Ugh. Oh man, it's still dark as shit. No wonder I couldn't see fucking anything. Super dark. Oh, but there's 2 elevators. That one requires the blue. I don't even know what color the fucking key is up here. Oh, it is red. Hold on. Oh, this map is confusing. Hey, oh. I thought I had progress for 1 microsecond. Howie. God, shot all these boxes. Well, still got no key. The map is too big. So that opens. Oh, we're on the other side here. Oh, I've been here. Oh. That soul sphere on the tiny teeny box. See these? Lava on the ceiling. Blowing everything up. Oh my god! That's good. Yeah. Oh, why the hell are you hitting me? Souls. Ow. An empty room of open something though. I'll just save her. Call it a night. I need a lot of things. I need to do a lot of things. Need to still make food. And wake up a bit, maybe with some caffeine. Cola. Yeah, that's the thing. Alright, thank you all for coming over. Thank you, Iceman, for the chats and the bits. Appreciate it. I wish you all a great weekend. And I'll be on tomorrow. We'll probably finish Dark Forces 2. And yeah. See you all tomorrow. Have a great weekend.